I also watched a Netflix film this week. A film called Entergalactic. Entergalactic, yeah. It's a adult animation. So I would stress that this is an adult animation. This is not for kids. Like, regardless of how it looks, like in the trailers and the pictures, like this has drugs, sex, language throughout the whole thing. So it's not for kids at all. It's this animated film on Netflix. It's a promotional project for Kid Cudi's latest album. Originally, it was meant to be a series because the film is actually split into, I think, like 5 or 6 sections.
Oh, he's in it, isn't he? He's in it.
Yeah. So, but they've released it as a full-length film instead. It tells the story of its 2 artists, Jabari and Meadow, who are neighbors. I think Jabari moves into the building and becomes neighbors, and they fall for each other. It's basically a rom-com, but it's really good. It cuts out a lot of the cliches and just tells us really simple, down-to-earth story. I really liked it. There's it's really low key. It's got cool, interesting, like I said, down to earth characters. Ones that you could just spend time with. I wouldn't actually mind some more, like another, a TV series or another film with these characters. It's well acted. It stars, it stars Kid Cudi himself, Jessica Meadows, got Timothée Chalamet in there, Vanessa Hudgens, Keith David, Louise Guzman, Macaulay Culkin's in there for like a small part. It's got quite a few other R&B stars as well, like lending their voices, but they all do a really good job. Like the conversations in it feel real. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you watch a rom-com and the stuff that people say and come out with, and you're just like, nobody speaks like that.
You had me at hello.
Yeah, like just the shit that comes out of people's mouths in rom-coms, and you're like, just no one speaks like this. No one does these huge monologues to each other in the rain. Like, it's just all
no one stands there with placards saying, "Don't tell your boyfriend, tell him it's carol singers."
Yeah, exactly. Whereas this just feels natural. The conversations the characters have, the conversations that the friends have with each other and that he has with Meadow and everything, it all just feels real. Like it's like the kind of stuff that would happen in the real world. The animation style, I absolutely loved this animation style. It's full of like pastel colors, like really thick lines, like shadows, kind of like comic book-esque. It really reminds me of some of the stylistic choices used in Into the Spider-Verse.
The pictures I've just looked at look like that. Look like Spider-Verse.
Yeah, so you can see that it's definitely taken its inspiration from that. It moves at a low frame rate, so it's not smooth. It's got
deliberately,
it's deliberately got this like weird frame rate drop in the movement, but I really like that. In a world of Disney films and DreamWorks, when you do something different, it stands out. And it works
for it in there.
And I really liked it. And at times it pops into like there's like the music playing in the background, and then something will happen, and then it'll kind of go into a music video-esque like scenario, like a dream sequence scenarios, which are really like eye-popping and really good looking. The soundtrack is incredible. Like it's in perfect tandem with what's on screen. So obviously he's made this album, and then they've obviously created this project after. So everything fits perfectly with the music. It's not like, we've had to find a track to fit this scene. It's the other way around. I really liked it. My friend just recommended it to me. Just said it's not a lot of word about this. It just seems to have dropped, and that's it. Like typical Netflix, just drop a project
again.
On there.
It's got good reviews as well.
Yeah, they drop a project on there. They don't really do much about it, and then you hear about it from word of mouth. And that's kind of how I've heard about it. So it's like an hour and a half long. So it's not even that long.
Perfect.
It's just, a really good film with some really nice characters to be around and very enjoyable. So I would definitely recommend watching it.